I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low, kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward. And that one's good on Antetokounmpo.
You know, Giannis has a really good basketball IQ, so he recognizes that taking and making mid-range jumpers is going to help keep the defense honest when they're guarding him.
Now, here is Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
How about Halliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers Clark maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on, and a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards. Those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career. You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Now, here's Kuzma. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Lopez kicks to Giannis. Lillard with a screen for Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Here's Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Trains it from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Kuzma. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Hey, guys, no better answer than that. Right back at you. Kuzma not taking any time getting those points back.
Pass to Nesmith. Lillard against Halliburton. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. And the Pacers another 3.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Lillard. From outside the arc, the Pacers pull it in. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, here's Turner. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back him up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. Indiana making some changes. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Shepard comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Trent's checked in for Milwaukee. Porter comes in for Taurean Prince. Now, here's Siakam. Hasn't made one yet.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 2. McConnell scanning the floor. Pass to Siakam. Right side, Mathurin. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Porter. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Highlight reel stuff from Antetokounmpo. My goodness.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Pass to Porter. Porter's trying to free himself. And that one's good by Porter.
Capping off the drive through the bump. Porter Jr. holding steady.
McConnell passes to Mathurin. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Bobby Portis, and it's Prince in for Green.
Pretty easy to get excited about Benedict Mathurin's potential. He's got a high motor and a terrific set of athletic skills and the ability to knock it down.
It's good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Mark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you. Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Turner with a screen on Porter. Halliburton, that's good.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
The Bucks have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And some changes here for the Pacers. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And it's Nesmith in for Benedict Mathurin. And then for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter. That one good for 2.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all 3 levels. That's Damian Lillard.
Here's Halliburton. And he lays it straight in. Halliburton's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Now, here's Kuzma. He has 7. Drills it from outside.
Boy, Kuzma, superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
Nembhard finds Turner. Pass to Siakam. Lets the 3 fly, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And he can answer with the best of them. Siakam stealing the thunder there.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's the lob to Lillard, and then Lillard slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Halliburton outside. Turner with a screen on Lillard. And it's Halliburton missing. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks ahead, up 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Lopez outside. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
You know, Prince is far from just a shooter and penetrator, folks. I mean, this guy's got a nice feel for how to play inside, too.
Indiana trailing here. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek freak. But I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed it.
Hey now! Hey now! Timeout. Yeah!
Oh! Sorry. Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
3rd quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. The shot's good from Halliburton.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Kuzma. The shot's good on the assist by Prince. Prince has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Turner. Back to Halliburton. Good, nice job down low. Halliburton's got 10 points here in the second half.
Like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
Lillard, the pass to Kuzma. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Indiana's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. And Clark, as we watch Aaron Nesmith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin, nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Nesmith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc. Put that throttle down. Love seeing Kuzma on offense play with so much confidence.
Pass to Nesmith. Turner with it. Three-pointer. Giannis grabs the miss. To the middle. Here's Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
Outside Turner. Back to Halliburton. 26 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Siakam against Prince. Kuzma kicks to Giannis. There goes Giannis. Out to Kuzma. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. And now a 4-point Milwaukee lead. And so it's Kyle Kuzma making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So it's the Bucks now. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Green in at the 3 spot.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
McConnell with it. Halliburton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup. Halliburton's got 32 points.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Giannis against Walker. The kick out to Porter. And Green now, top of the key. There's the triple. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Pacers trail by 4. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Outside Mathurin. Trent against Halliburton. Over Trent. Halliburton, that's good. Halliburton's got 34 points.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Halliburton just too good for the defense there. Great tenacity and physicality on that drive.
And so he makes both from the line.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Prince outside, and Kuzma has it in the corner. Giannis outside, puts it up. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And it's in there.
And wiry strong. Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
Here's Lillard. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
Here's Halliburton. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Halliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
Giannis against Siakam. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Giannis passes to Lopez. It drops.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Siakam outside. to take the lead. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Bucks. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Big time slam, Giannis. Oh my!
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Nembhard finds Siakam. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Count it!
Halliburton, one of those young guys that you want with the rock in his hand at crunch time. He always seems to deliver.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First team foul.
A critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. The coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing, keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Now let's get this game even. Guys?
Thank you, David. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Good! And that shot brings them to within just one.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2. Now, here is Halliburton. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Centers go at it.
BA, there was once a point in history where we were talking about, is the five-man phased out of the game, and all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels, and it's Risache in at the 3, the small forward. Denied by Tatum.
There's a pride to the defensive end of the floor. Tatum sends that back.
Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period.
Here's Daniels. To the left side wing. Okongwu against Porzingis. 5 on the clock. Here's Daniels. Hauled in by Brown. Pass to White. From the arc. Connects from downtown.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Here's Daniels. Over to the left wing. Okongwu against Porzingis. Up top, Young. Over Holiday. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Boston's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And the shot goes. Tatum's got 5 now.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now here's Young. side, Johnson. Pass to Young. Puts up a deep three. Boston pulls it in. And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Here's Riza. There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Daniels. Can they get it? Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, slick play call by Daniels. Pick and rolls give him room to operate, and he does not waste it at all.
White, the pass to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. There's Tatum with the 3. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kornet's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Here's Capella. It's deflected. Pass to Hauser. Here's Kornet. Here's Pritchard. For 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Hawks trail by 10. Back to Niang. Here's Riza. Drains the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Al Horford. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Hauser in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And, you know, you look at someone like Peyton Pritchard, Doris, heady guy who doesn't make many mistakes.
BA, maybe his best attribute in my mind is the competitive spirit and the motor he plays with. He's a fearless shot taker, either inside or from three-point range. He makes excellent choices with his passes. But again, I go back to that competitive toughness.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
Tatum. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Tatum's got 10.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And Boston with some changes. Porzingis has checked in for Horford, and Holiday subbed in for Craig. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. With the teardrop. Fearless Trae Young.
The control of Young, unleashing a devastating dribble move and finding the shot.
Pritchard, the pass to Porzingis. Holiday with the ball. Porzingis with a screen on LeVert. Three-pointer. Holiday drops in the 3. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A. With teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others.
On target from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pass to Hauser from deep. The rebound by Atlanta. 1:33 left to play in the second quarter. Inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw good, Okongwu. Some changes for Boston. Horford, he's checked in for Tatum. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. And it's White in for Pritchard. Boston leading by 5. Pass to Horford. Now here's White. Ooh, here's White on the drive. Soft touch off the glass. White's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Derek White showing you I can put it on the deck and finish off a pretty drive. Nicely done, Derek.
1:02 left in the second. Here's Daniels. He's guarded by White. 6 on the shot clock. The three from Rizashea. The shot no good. And Porzingis has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Brown. No good there.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Daniels passes to Young. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. No good off the front rim.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Out to Horford. Pass to Holiday. Now Porzingis. No good with the triple. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Rizashea and Johnson, they're the forwards. Tyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. Tatum looking it over. JT for 3.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. It's 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Holiday against Young. White on the wing. Pass to Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Hawks trail by 9. Outside Young. 90 seconds into the second half now. Johnson a screen on White. To the inside. Johnson with a bucket.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Boston leading by 7. Outside, Brown. Johnson against Tatum. Spins. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Back to Young. Charity stripe shot. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Young's gotten his second bucket.
And the defense has to be more aware, or else Young will stick them from the mid-range every time.
For 3, Porzingis. Oh, KP with the 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Picked up by Okongwu. There's Young with the 3. He buries it from 3. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
White for 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Young against Holiday. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Pass to Rizachet. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Young. Rebound Boston. 16 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And Holiday powers it home.
I mean, what an athletic play for Holiday. Showing up the defense with a jam.
Now Young. Over Holiday. Fearless from Young inside.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
And so it's the Boston Celtics earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back to the game after this break. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Boston leading by 10. We've got Al Horford. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Tatum knocks it down. He's locked in right now.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Capella, screen on Tatum. Pass to Capella. And he banks in the layup.
They're in trouble if they let him post like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
Here's Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
I love it, Jason Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He showed a lot of trust in his players. He said to them, quote, "You already know what to do, guys. Don't lose focus on the big picture now. Go out and get this win for us." Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Holiday. Outside White. 6 to shoot. Back to Holiday. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Johnson.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Young against Holiday. Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Boy, over the years, Tatum has really mastered the art of drawing fouls.
Line, Jason Tatum.
He hits the second from the line. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 8-point game. Driving in. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Give credit to Young's tenacity from the interior. Getting the D's attention right there.
And both free throws good for Young.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Outside Tatum. Outside Brown. And Brown knocking down the triple.
Now, Jaylen Brown gets his feet set in the catch and shoot and just drills it.
Young against Holiday. Young inside. Pass to Rizachet. Shot clock at 6. Here's Daniels. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Boston leading by 7. Porzingis with a screen on Young. Three-pointer Holiday. Rebound Atlanta.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Excellent body control from Young.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
And then Tatum slams it in.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. .54 seconds left in the fourth. Holiday against Young. Pass to Rizachet. The 3-ball. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
Oh my, Rizachet, just huge.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
35 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Tatum against Johnson. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
Unshakable trust in Jason Tatum in this sort of situation. Their staff just puts the ball in his hands and lets him make plays.
Holiday against Young. Here's Okongwu. The rebound, Celtics. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Young, the pass to Johnson from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by White.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
So we see Boston get the win here.
love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
So the New York starting five. They've got OG Anunoby. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. Now the Knicks with it. And he uses the glass on the layup.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. You have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Embiid. Shoots over Bridges. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Back to Brunson from downtown. Bangs home the trifecta. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Maxey with the screen on Anunoby. And George gets it to go.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Anunoby. Beyond the arc. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Hart.
Look at that catch and shoot ability from Bridges. Not all forwards have that skill.
Richard, one thing you don't see Mikal Bridges do is miss games. He is always out there.
I think it would take a lot to make him sit out of a game. He is committed to being there for his team. It's so impressive.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Maxey passes to Embiid. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
Bridges outside. Hart kicks to Anunoby. Off target with his 3. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Embiid. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
No slowing Embiid down. He powers right past the contact.
Pass to Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. Anunoby outside. Now here's Hart. Scoreless thus far. Here's Brunson. Clock at 4. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Philadelphia leading by 4. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Towns against Oubre. Towns sets the pick for Hart. No good from outside. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
We've got Joel Embiid. Edwards is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
To the inside. Out to Bridges. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Bridges has got 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wemby's. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Here's Embiid. Embiid is just too strong inside.
The team just loves to see him be fired up on offense like this. They really rely on his scoring ability.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
To the left wing. Robinson against Embiid. Pass to McCain. There's the pick. Butler from outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Butler's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
So both teams changing it up here. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Achua with it. Left side, Towns. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Bridges has got 11 points.
And the all-around game of Towns can score it, rebound it, as well as pass the ball. So skilled at his position.
Trying to get open is Oubre. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Brunson the pass to Towns. And here is Achua. Back to Towns. Brunson with it. 5 points in the game. Chalk up 2 there.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Brunson outside. Towns, a screen on Maxey. Tries from 16. The shot, no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Thibodeau. Coach, the rebounding differential not...
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. They've got Hart. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the 5. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career, but he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Hart, no good. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Here's Embiid. Knicks with the rebound.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Anunoby passes to Towns, and George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
Embiid with no problem getting in your drill defensively.
Outside, Maxey. The shot's good on the assist by George. Maxey's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Brunson downhill, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got 9 points.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Now into the lineup for your 76ers. Number 28.
Grimes passes to Yabusele. Oubre outside. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Hart. The rebound by Yabusele.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Pass to Grimes. Oubre up top. He's guarded by Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Embiid the screen. Grimes. The 76ers with another miss. New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Bridges outside. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Just look at those stats from Bridges, and he is feeling it.
Pass to Yabusele. Oubre, a screen on Hart. Nice shot by Yabusele. Yabusele's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Bridges outside. Anunoby outside. Now Bridges. Brunson with a clean look. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
The competitive spirit of Brunson shining through. He just had to answer that last shot.
Over to the left wing. Here's Yabusele. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Towns finds Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
The mid-range isn't a total no-go for Bridges. He can get that dialed in.
Pass to Grimes. Now Embiid, defended by Towns. Puts it up from 7. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Embiid's got 20 points.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got Butler, Abusele out there with Edwards. Then there's Embiid, and it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Pass to Embiid. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Achua.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Payne's shot is good.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Pass to Abusele. Puts up a deep 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now Payne over Butler. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
For the Knicks, Hart, he's checked in for Achua. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Hart finds Anunoby. Hart against Oubre. To take the lead. Brunson, no good. 76ers have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Maxey passes to Embiid. Trying to get something going. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Brunson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Tight game. He is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Now here's Embiid. Over Towns. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
And no doubt the ball is going to go to Embiid there. Needing a bucket, and he gets it.
And Brunson, here we go. Basket good. Brunson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
On the edge of my seat courtside, man, this has been a barn burner.
And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. Maxey against Brunson. It counts.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Pass to Embiid. It drops.
And who else do you want in this situation? It's all about Embiid, and he's ready to carry that load.
There's There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Anunoby in the corner. Gets the three to fall.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shot.
Timeout.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a three. But they'll probably try for a two. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Credit to the defense for getting all over Embiid, but he just muscles his way to a good look inside.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Here's Brunson. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. Here's Grimes. The shot's good on the assist by George. Grimes has got the first points here in the overtime period for the 76ers. Fades and shoots. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Brunson.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Down low. The fadeaway. Knicks with the rebound. Towns kicks to Hart. Here's Brunson, and again it's New York.
Making the defense look hopeless. Brunson so clever with his ball handle.
Pass to Embiid.
Yeah, Embiid just terrorizes defenses on the inside. Good luck guarding the big fella.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
Certainly some pressure on those free throws. Still delivered.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And Brunson, here we go. It's good.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Here's Embiid. Money!
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-day and put a few buckets on this squad.
He hits the first one, and that ties the game up. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Towns. That misses off the backboard. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a three-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Pass to Grimes. No good with the triple. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Joel Embiid. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Jalen Brunson. 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Maxey passes to George. The 76ers again can't hit it, and that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Shooting for New York, Jalen Brunson.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much be it.
Trifecta! And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So a close game sees New York take this one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably.
high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 spot. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. Outside Holiday. Pass to Porzingis from outside the arc. The rebound by Nembhard. Halliburton with the ball. Now Turner. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
And the defense recognizing that Turner can make this shot, which is why he gets fouled.
And so Turner nails them both. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Tatum, shot is good.
Great rhythm to that shot. Tatum right off the pass.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him a jump shooter and live with those results. If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Outside, Brown. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Well, Brown returning the favor. That 3 at the other end didn't sit well with him.
Outside Nesmith. Turner, a screen on Brown. There's Nesmith with the 3. Porzingis grabs the board.
And lockdown defense against one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
Pass to White. Here's Holiday. And here's Tatum. Lets it go from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, stretching that defense all the way to the sidelines. Tatum with a nice shot.
Halliburton, pass to Turner. Halliburton, a screen on Tatum. Siakam for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Clock at 6. Over Turner. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Brown.
Well, Brown is always looking to score, but he's far from a selfish player, and he will move the ball, too.
Al Horford's checked in for Tatum. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. Here's Nembhard. 3-pointer Mathurin. Hauled in by Brown. And Brown has got the ball here for the Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Outside White. Horford outside. The kick out to White. Screen by Horford. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. The shot by Holiday. No good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Siakam. Fires the 3. Boston pulls it in.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Outside Porzingis. Off target from 3-point range. Pacers trail by 3. And Nesmith gets it to go.
And I'll tell you, Mathurin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Brown inside. Nesmith covering. Porzingis sets a screen. Here's White. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Boston out in front, leading by 3, and will return shortly. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. TJ McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Toppin, then there's Walker, and it's Matherin in at the small forward. There's a screen by Toppin. And Matherin good for three. Matherin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him three.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits. Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Halliburton's shot is good.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
Here's Pritchard. He's marked by McConnell. Yep, count it. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Porzingis is checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Craig. Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nimhart comes in for McConnell. Nimhart outside. Pass to Halliburton. Fires the three. The rebound, Celtics. Holiday looking for an opening. Porzingis, high post. Outside Tatum. Jacks up a three. Tatum! Money from deep.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Right wing. Turner against Porzingis. Now Turner. Great D that time from Porzingis. Boston leading by 4. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Stan, he went undrafted back in 2021. But Wisconsin native Sam Hauser has worked his way into a rotation role.
Well, Brian, everyone's looking for shooters, and he is a knockdown shooter. And at 6'7", boasts good size and plays both ends of the court.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Neesmith comes in for Tyrese Halliburton.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Siakam outside, looking to win the run. It's hauled in by White. Boston's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Pass to Hauser. Now here's Brown. Neesmith covering. It's Brown on the wing. Shoots over Neesmith. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Siakam. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Siakam's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Brown. Drilled from 11 feet out. Brown's got 5 now.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
There's a screen by Turner to the middle. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. The Celtics making a switch here. Craig's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. McConnell's checked in. And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. 3-point lead. Oh, JB rattling the rim.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. McConnell from outside. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you got to have some real nerve to hit that shot.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Boston out in front. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Brown in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set up his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Indiana shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That one drops. He ties it up. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Indiana has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Siakam gets the bucket.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Outside Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Siakam. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Now here's Brown. Porzingis sets a screen. And Brown knocking down the triple.
And that's good decision-making by Brown in the pick and roll. He'll make the right read more often than not.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Nembhard outside. Puts up a 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Holiday. No points so far. Right side White takes a 13-footer. And he gets it to go off the front iron. And the Celtics lead by 2.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
I'm not sure why they aren't going to him more. He's scoring the ball so well.
Holiday passes to Tatum. Back to Holiday. Porzingis sets a screen. 3-pointer, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Siakam in the post. Tatum's there. Turner, a screen on Holiday. 3-pointer, Halliburton. Yes! Tough point from Tyrese.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's White. And he lays it up and in. White's got 4 points this quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Siakam looking it over. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Halliburton for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 11 points here in the second half.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And man, does Holiday hustle out there. I mean, he keeps plays going with his activity.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam with it. Shoots over Tatum. And it's Indiana scoring again.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stat. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
The third quarter comes to a close. The Pacers out in front. They're up by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Walker. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Toppin in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Tatum. Mathurin with a rebound.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Pulls up on the wing. And it's Indiana scoring again.
And we're seeing a great mindset from Halliburton on offense. He's attacking relentlessly and getting well rewarded for it.
Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. Tatum, a screen on Mathurin. Here's Hauser. He's covered by Mathurin. Here's Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Here's Tatum. And there's the drive. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Halliburton for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Tatum. Outside White. Wing shot on the way. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Now Nesmith. Halliburton outside. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Nembhard. And no good. The dry spell continues. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Outside Porzingis. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Holiday against Halliburton. Here's Siakam. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like how Siakam uses his body control to adjust to what the defense is doing.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Pass to Siakam.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. The coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
And this guy is made for these moments. Tatum, the big-time shot.
Releases. Cash. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1.
And this is why the team relies on Siakam. In the big moments, you can trust him with the shot.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Siakam against Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Siakam.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
There's Nesmith with a 3. It falls! And that one brings them within 1.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
And so it's Boston who scraped by with the win. That was an all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
That's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Ricochet in at the three. Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. To the middle. Here's Oubre. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
Oubre has the height right there to get it done and uses it well as he's able to score inside.
Okongwu with a screen on Maxey. Here's Young. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchises.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And Atlanta has possession after Paul George getting his 3 to go. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And Embiid pulls it down.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And that one's good. Daniels.
He is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
Pass to Grimes. Back to George. Lays it up off the glass. George has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Look how confident George is inside. Just pops it in.
Now Young on the wing. Daniels. Johnson outside. Young outside. Lock at 6. Okongwu with a screen on Maxey. And here's Young from the arc. And the 3 ball is good. Young's got 5 now.
And the range that Young has is considerable. His 3-pointer is a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Outside, Maxey. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Here's the screen. McCain, nice jump shot from the top of the key. The Hawks trail by 4. Now LeVert. Johnson sets the screen for LeVert. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Yabusele. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Edwards, a screen on LeVert. Here's Maxey. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's LeVert. Over Maxey. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And it's clear that LeVert has tons of confidence, especially in his ability to drain jumpers.
LeVert against Maxey. The 3. Cans it from downtown. And so the first quarter is in the books. 76ers on top. They're up by 5. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
They've got Embiid. Edwards is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Niang finds Capella. The shot missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
That's a 2 from Butler. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Capella sets a screen for Rizachet. Such a wide open look.
got to get out on that if you're the defense. This rookie Ricochet can really do damage from the perimeter.
Here's McCain. Levert defending. Up top, Embiid. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Kelly Oubre comes in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. On defense, Philadelphia. 4-point game. To the inside. Shoots in deep. And that's off the glass and in. Niang's got his first points of the night.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Embiid. Pass to McCain. Just 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Nailed from three-point land. Grimes has got the lead up to 5 now for Philadelphia. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Out to the right wing. Here's Niang. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Oubre passes to Embiid. Embiid just overpowers the defense inside.
And right there, Embiid showing he's just too big and too skilled to stop.
It's Levert with the drive. .121 left to play here in the second quarter. And the layup's good off the glass. Levert's got his second bucket.
And got to push Levert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. The 76ers leading by 3. Maxey kicks to Oubre. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Young fires away from outside. No good. That would have tied it. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Maxey. The 17-footer goes down. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
Doing some damage from the mid-range. Maxey's skilled at finding space to let it fly.
29 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's Ricochet missing. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Six on the shot clock. The 3. Traps in the tray. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You have to like what we're seeing from Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The front court is Ricochet and Johnson. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the center position.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, "I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody." Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Yep, that one goes. Young's got his third basket of the night right there.
Ooh, there's some of that sweet touch that Trae Young brings around the rim.
Pass to Grimes. Now Embiid takes a three. Embiid showing his range right there.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Oubre with the steal. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Oubre just does a great job right there of getting that steal.
The Hawks trail by 10. Pass to Rizichet. Johnson surveying the floor. Young outside. And stolen by Maxey. One-on-one fast break. There's Embiid. There's Embiid with the dunk.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw drop.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Now Young, after Kelly Oubre missed from long range. Pass to Young, launches it. Rebound by the 76ers. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Daniels. There's the screen from deep. George buries the long-range jumper. George has got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers. Okongwu with a screen on Maxey. And the rejection by Embiid.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Paul George. George Niang, he's checked in for the Hawks. Karis LeVert comes in for Young. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Rizichet. The Hawks again can't hit.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Back to Oubre. Pass to Grimes. Embiid trying to break loose. Another three for Philadelphia.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Rizichet. It's LeVert on the wing. And that one drops for him. LeVert's got 6 points.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Edwards. Abusele out there with Embiid. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's McCain. The rebound by Niang. The Hawks trail by 12. It's LeVert on the wing. Back to Niang. Launches a 3. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist. Niang's got it back down to single digits for the Hawks. Butler dishes to Embiid. Feet out. Rebounded by the Hawks.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Yeah, he cut off every angle and then got his body on him. That's a Warriors effort. Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
To the paint. And Embiid throws it down.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Embiid. Embiid owns the lane.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Here's Young. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Philadelphia leading by 9. Inside. Pass to Grimes. Hits it from three-point range.
Nice dive from Embiid. The big man showing off his vision there.
Out up there for Johnson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. At one point, they led by 16. Out left to the wing. Here's Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
And here's Young. On the wing, Johnson. Daniels with it. Plays it up and banks it in.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the 76ers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Joel Embiid.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Outside, George. Embiid wide open. Drills the three-pointer. And the 76ers lead by 11.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Now here's Butler. So the 76ers win it. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg.
Actually just unplug the shot clock. Come on now. There's not going to be anywhere close to a shot clock violation in this one. This one's going to be entertaining and fun for all of us.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the three. And that one drops for him.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
Now here's Brown. Outside White. Six to shoot. Porzingis against Lopez. Porzingis misses. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Strong and explosive Jaylen Brown is a tough matchup in the painted area.
Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Tatum. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
Tatum passes to White. Kuzma against Brown. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Lopez. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Launches a three. Nails it from 3. Antetokounmpo has got 5 points.
Well, if Giannis is knocking down threes, defensively, nothing you can do.
Right side, Porzingis. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Now White. Brown passes to Porzingis. And the 3 off target. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball in his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
And Boston has possession. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. And Brown, the bucket on the assist by Porzingis. 6 points for him.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
They set the pick. Kuzma. The rebound, Celtics. Brown passes to Porzingis. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. From downtown, Porzingis grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
White against Prince. Outside, Brown. There's the triple. Hits the trifecta. Brown's got 9 points.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
Antetokounmpo with
hey! How about big that? Big time right there. Big time.
Woo! That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Tie game in Boston. Stay with us now. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you have to imagine they're feeling pretty confident the way things have gone.
I agree with you. I mean, they hit the ground running, had a strong start to the game, but they're hoping they can manage the rest of the way.
Al Horford out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Tatum, shot is good.
You can't excel at all as a defender on Tatum. Mid-range, not his go-to spot, but he took advantage there.
And here's Porter outside. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Craig. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Hauser's got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Trent. Hits the 3-pointer.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Craig. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Prince comes in for Green. Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Out left to the wing. Pass to Holiday. From the arc. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist from Holiday. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Cashes in the 12-footer. Antetokounmpo has got 11.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. The rebound by the Bucks.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Another shot. In close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Pass to Hauser. Takes the three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. Giannis just unstoppable down low.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Tatum way outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
They're measuring up the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the 3. Kuzma outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Tatum. Porzingis against Lopez. Now here's Porzingis. He's covered closely. White for 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Out to the wing. Pass to Lopez. Now here's Lillard. Misses from short range.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Tatum from long range. JT for 3.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Antetokounmpo outside. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. sinks the tray. Lillard's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. Back to Tatum. The three is up. Oh, Tatum slings it from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 21 points in the game. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Holiday from long range, and the Celtics another three.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Pure from three-point range. Kuzma's got 7 points.
Hey, guys, no better answer than that. Right back at you. Kuzma not taking any time getting those points back.
Outside Holiday. Down low. Tatum inside. Antetokounmpo covering.
The reach, the athleticism, the timing. No surprise, Giannis swatted that one away.
Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Tatum looking it over. Two on the clock. Tatum works through the defense inside.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Bucks ahead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Jason Tatum, Torrey Craig out there with Al Horford. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hauser in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Horford, a screen on Porter. Pass to Horford, and here's Craig. Tatum inside, guarded by Trent. Shoots a fadeaway. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
Portis with a screen on Craig. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside Porter. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And so Prince will bring it up for Milwaukee. They lead by 1. And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist from Kuzma. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points here in the second half. The Celtics shooting 59% in this one, a good average. Tatum passes to Brown. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Timeout. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Antetokounmpo inside. Tatum's there, and the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to Brown. Tatum with a screen to take the lead. And again, Boston with the triple.
Hey, and with Brown, guys, it doesn't matter what point in the game it is. I mean, he's ready to shoot whenever he has the ball in a good spot.
Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard with the dunk.
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
Pass to Holiday. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Lillard. No good. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. Outside White. Porzingis finds Holiday. There's Tatum with the three. Milwaukee with the rebound. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Porzingis. In transition, here they come. Here's Holiday. He connects.
What an offensive force Holiday can be when he's going like this.
And here are the Bucks now. For three, here's Lillard. And he buries it. Oh, a tremendous three. We're tied.
Somebody's really lit the fuse for Damian Lillard.
Antetokounmpo against Tatum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot. Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Kuzma, the pass to Prince. Lillard outside. Dame goes in. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And so both free throws good, and it's a three-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the three to tie.
Milwaukee with the ball. Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Lillard. It's stolen by Holiday. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
So we see Boston get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job.
possess it.
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. A nice shot by Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton has an array of moves offensively. Off the deck, yes, sir.
On the wing, George. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
You've seen, Doris, Paul George's journey from role player to MVP candidate.
There's a reason, Kevin, Paul George is one of the most emulated players in the league with young people. His game is so well-rounded, and maybe his best attribute is his adaptability. Paul George is equally comfortable either being the lead man, or if need be, he can play with 2 or 3 other stars and still be effective. Really incredible.
Halliburton with it. Three-pointer. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Now, Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A 3 made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Maxey. Again, Philadelphia.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Off target with his 3. The Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in him, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
EA thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. Here's Halliburton. Paul George making his last shot. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. The Pacers also with a sub. Mathurin's checked in. There's 1:26 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Nembhard. Turner with a screen on Maxey. Back to Nesmith. Just 5 to shoot. Siakam outside. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Grimes. From downtown, Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. Here's Mathurin. And yes, it's good.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Now, here's Maxey. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
The Pacers making a switch here. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. Halliburton's checked in for Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Toppin against Embiid. 11 feet away. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. 76ers lead by 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Joel Embiid out there with Yabusele. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And he gets it to go.
Well, because he's a 3-level scorer, anywhere he is on the floor, Halliburton capable of creating jumpers.
And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He is so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer and the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
Mathurin against Edwards. Right side, Mathurin. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
You want to talk about a player who relishes contact. That is Benedict Mathurin. Big-time finish inside.
Embiid with the screen on McConnell. Butler against McConnell. The shot that time, not on target. Halliburton for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Halliburton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pacers.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton in a rhythm, boy. He is something else to watch on the pull-up jump shot.
Up top, Embiid. Embiid just overpowers the defense inside.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Toppin passes to Halliburton. Back to Toppin. Good D by Embiid.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
That's good from Edwards on the assist by Butler. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, it's a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to talk to his guys. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith is checked in for Halliburton. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. The shot by George wide open. The 76ers with another miss. Indiana's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. 76ers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
The interior game of Paul George is excellent. He does not allow the defense to bother him, even with a hand in his face.
Pass to Siakam. Makes it off the glass. Siakam's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Back to Maxey. Buries it from three-point range. Maxey's got 7 points in the game.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
7-second difference, shot and game clock.
76ers foul.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Pacers.
76ers on defense. Siakam outside. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Pass to Grimes. Off target from three-point range. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Philadelphia ahead, leading by a point. It's time now to go courtside as we send you. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side, and it's Turner in its center.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. You have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. You have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Oubre for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
But he's got NBA range. There's no doubt about that. Oubre with 3-and-D ability on the wing.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Back to Nesmith. Pass to Siakam. Oh, he jams it right over Kelly Oubre. Wow.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
George with the ball. For the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 10 points.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Pass to Turner, beyond the arc. Knocks down the three ball.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Oubre, no one around him. Another three for Philadelphia.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Maxey passes to Grimes. Turner against Embiid. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Turner. Again, Philadelphia.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Nesmith. Siakam left side. Takes the three. A shot by Nembhard. No good. Philadelphia leading by 3. And here's George for 3. The rebound by Turner. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Siakam looking around. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. For the tie. Good on the triple. Siakam's got the game tied up here for Indiana. fires from way outside. That shot off the mark. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. Live from Philadelphia. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Abusele out there with Edwards. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the two-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Halliburton, and the layup is good.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you, the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Pass to Embiid. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Indiana moving it around. Halliburton outside. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Grimes. A three-pointer is right on target. Grimes has got himself on the board with three there.
Over the taller defender, this is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut back down to just 2 points. The basket there coming from Halliburton. Oubre outside. George sets a screen for Oubre. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Neesmith. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Turner passes to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Embiid. Embiid owns the lane.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Siakam passes to Neesmith. Turner with a screen on Maxey. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Misses the three.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Embiid against Turner. Embiid, no good.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Siakam kicks to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Over Maxey. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And here's George for three. Leases one from three.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. You wouldn't know they were down from what he was talking about. He was positive with the team. He was calm. He said he wanted to keep them focused. It's a pretty good approach, guys. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Turner against Embiid. Yes!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You call that patience, veteran play. That's a big-time delivery by Pascal Siakam. Pressure, look, pressure.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Here's Nesmith. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And they go to the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. So he comes up empty at the line. So the 76ers win it. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got...
All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up.
Unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's a Kongwu in at the center position. Now here's Garland. Allen outside. Pass to Strus. From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by the Hawks. And Allie LaForce spoke with Kenny Atkinson. Allie?
We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer. Force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, VA.
Allie, thank you.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
From deep, Mitchell counted from distance.
Okay, Spider's showing his range way back there.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Just 5 on the clock. Daniels misses. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. The three. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Takes a step back. Young inside. Guarded by Garland. And no good. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 3 so far. From deep, Strus knocks it down from distance.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Here's Ricochet, covered by Strus. Young against Garland. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 5.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust for the Cavaliers. Hunter comes in for Evan Mobley. And Okoro is subbed in for Strus. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Levert's checked in. From outside the arc. Garland, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
There's Young with the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Young's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Okoro passes to Hunter. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Daniels. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Levert. Garland against Young. Over Garland. Again, Atlanta.
A jumper that is pretty and effective. Young's game starts with his shot.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Garland scanning the floor. Hunter on the wing. Over Johnson. Drilled from 11 feet out. Hunter's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. They've got Karis LeVert, Clint Capella out there with George Niang. Then it's Ricochet, and it's Mann in at the small forward position. Jerome, no good. The Hawks leading. To the paint. Here's Ricochet. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Ricochet's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, great look for Ricochet. Close in, gets it done.
Jerome passes to Mobley. Shoots over Capella. And Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's got his first bucket of the night.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
It's LeVert on the wing. No points yet. And he goes in for the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Okoro, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Terrence Mann. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Strus, he's checked in for the Cavs. Darius Garland comes in for Jerome. Oh, Young with the power move.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Okoro outside. Pass to Mobley. Back to Okoro. Outside Garland. Buries it from 3. Garland's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And that's why you have to stay attached to Garland. He's got a quick shot, and he will fire it with any amount of space.
Okongwu with it. Young with it. Over Garland. And Young the bucket on the assist from Okongwu. Young's gotten 4 this quarter.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Oh, going inside and fighting for the bucket. That's what you want. You want a person that's going to fight for those inches.
Here's Young. Fearless from Young inside.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Okoro. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Okongwu with the bucket.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot and with his height advantage, oh, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
Garland against Young. Now here's Garland. Defense right on him. Basket's good. Garland's got 9 points in the quarter.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Here's Young. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Atlanta on top. They lead by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Thinking about the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
Sharing the love. If you get yourself this open, Mitchell will set you up.
On the wing, Daniels. Johnson for 3. The rebound by Garland. Cleveland has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
The Hawks trailing. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And there's the lob. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Mobley. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Inside. Knocked away. Hit stolen by Johnson. To the paint. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
A great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Strus. Mobley outside. Pass to Garland. Allen with a screen on Young. Garland for three. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
The quick thinking of Garland and the pick and roll. His decision-making is so impressive.
Young, the pass to Daniels. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Mitchell, the pass to Strus. From deep, Mobley. It's another three for Cleveland.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Hunter's checked in for Strus. And the Hawks making a change here. Here's Johnson, left side man. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Hunter. Atlanta with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. There's a minute 17 left in the third. Here's Allen. Allen with a screen on Johnson. And here's Hunter from the arc. That shot off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
LeVert passes to Johnson. Back to LeVert. Uses the glass on the layup. LeVert's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Outside Hunter. Outside Mitchell. Here's Garland. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Garland's got 7 points for the quarter.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Niang, the pass to LeVert. Niang, a screen. Launches it. And that one's good. Man.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And here's Hunter from the arc. Fires, hitting the triple. Hunter's got 8.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Cavaliers on top, up by 3. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Hawks, Clint Capella out there with George Niang. Then it's Karis LeVert, then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Bufkin in at the point guard position. There's a screen, and here's Hunter from the arc. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
LeVert, and he makes it on the layup.
This is all you can do if you're the defense. LeVert is excellent at gutting his way through physical coverage.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Wade. And it's off from three-point range.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And he gets that one.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. A different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Jerome. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And you see how dangerous Ricochet can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
Outside Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Here's Young. Again, Atlanta.
It's another big night for Trae Young, a relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. The three. From outside. Mitchell is good. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Here's Young. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Allen a screen. Pulls it. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Young. Outside Johnson. There's the 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. Cleveland has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. It's stolen. Young against Garland. Money!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Garland. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Okongwu. The rebound by Allen. Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Outside Strus. Let's go with a 3. He can't hit that time. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And Atlanta with possession here. They lead by 1 until they foul intentionally. Good on the first. And that'll put them up 2. So he gets them both. And it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
There's 18 seconds left in the game. From about 16. Count it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
The moment is never too big for Donovan Mitchell.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got 1 more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up 2. We've got 13 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside Garland. From deep, Mitchell. And buries it from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Young. Oh, it falls!
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.